Well, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of pictures first of some musicians, but I ain't gonna let y'all know what type of musicians they are. Just look at the picture, then I'll let y'all know. So that class right here. Let's see. And I got the famous Lil Wayne. And I got that's excuse me. And I got I think it's this Zachery, I think. Yeah, but yeah, they go the picture. Well, yeah, that brings me to my point. I want to explain for you how the different types of music influence fashion today. First I'd like to let you know what type of music I feel influences fashion. Mainly is hip hop and rock. I mean, rock, you got the rock stars with the tank tops and ripped jeans, and guitars, the stars. Then you got the hip hop people with the baggy clothes, baseball caps, just big clothes, probably little clothes too. And you got skinny jeans and style and stuff like that. And then next, oh man, ain't good at this. Next I want to get to the fashion, the idea. Now that you have an idea of what music influences fashion, I want to let you know how they influence fashion. Through the music nowadays, the rock, people get wild, really into their music. Be jumping everywhere. They at their performances, concerts. And you got the hip hop people, like showing more. They like the word we call swag. It's more like style. Dances like Soulja Boy. You got the crank the Soulja Boy, the U dance. Then you got the new boys with the jerk. You jerking it, and next I'll show the influence in fashion of why. Fashion, music influence fashion, I think mainly the culture and feelings and the rankings. It's more of a message in the music that make people listen to it. So, when you listen to something or when you really like somebody, you really want to feel like that person, so you dress that way, probably try to mimic them, talk that way, move like them. Like the hip hop people, we got Plies wearing a hat backwards, gold teeth, Lil Wayne with the dreads. Well, I don't want to end it like that, but that's mainly what I got. It ain't this good. That's it.
So Melissa, what did you think? No, Lisa, excuse me.
Well, I thought that the thesis was pretty clear. He described, what the fashion was that was influenced by the music. I kind of thought that that maybe could have improved a little bit, like shown us, like in the pictures he had, like what he was describing. But
All right. Yeah, I think that that's part of the problem is you set up with the pictures at the beginning about the different fashion influence that music has, and I think, okay, we've got a good idea coming here, and then you get to your examples later on, and you don't have any references for us to see. And there's some of those things that maybe everybody's familiar with. You talk about the skinny jeans, you talk about the tank tops, or the baggy clothes and the hats. I'm still trying to figure out what swag and Soldier Boy are. You know, it's like I know Soldier Boy is a performer, and I know swag is generally what it is referred to as, but I'm not exactly sure that I've got the right image in my head. And you know, so I think you need to tie in some visuals to the supporting material that you've got here and show us what's distinct about them. And for instance, maybe a little bit more information about how they've changed over time, because you mentioned the two cultures, rock and hip-hop, and I suspect that if I picked out a variety of hip-hop apparel from 1988 and wore it, that most of you would go into hysterics, first of all, because it just doesn't seem to fit, and second of all, because it would be so out of fashion, even though it is related to that particular music, that it doesn't work. So I think you need to do a little bit more development of that material. You're missing the visuals. You've got some things right at the beginning, and it sounds like, okay, there's going to be a setup here. You don't have to have them on PowerPoint. The pictures are fine. They're maybe a little bit small, but even making reference back to the pictures that you had originally might have made some sense. And you don't really do that, and I think that's a little bit problematic. It seems like you have a plan for what you're going to do here, but the plan doesn't flesh itself out very well, and you need some more preparation. On presentation, I want you to watch this and see what you're doing while you're speaking, because you'll want to be conscious of some of those things. You've got a couple of nervous, anxious habits. You know, your energy level's coming out, and you want it to come out in the speech, not in some way that suggests that you're uncomfortable. And there are 2 or 3 things that you do that I want you to be able to pick out instead of my having to point to them for you. All right, thank you.